ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है, धूप छांव में फर्क, बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we will be introducing you an eyewear brand called Chashma 99. Chashma 99 is one-stop destination for style and high-quality eyewear, offering a comprehensive range of product and services. The brand's mission is to make quality vision accessible to everyone, irrespective of economic or social status. To talk more about this brand and the business opportunity, today I'm joined with Gaurav Arora, Vice President, Friendwork. We also have Ayush Agarwal, the co-founder of this brand. But before we talk more about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have an opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business model. In case if you will have any, you can put it into the Q&A box and to make the session more interactive. And we will take up all your queries post the brand presentation. Now, I would request Gaurav to please take the lead and set the context of this webinar. And then later on, we will talk about the brand and the business opportunities. Over to you, Gaurav.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Bharat, for making this session live. And thank you all my dear viewers who have joined today in this lovely afternoon from their respective screens. So we have the opportunity today from the House of Agarwal Group of Industries, and they are basically more than 3 decades old in the field of eyewear, and they have created a pedigree for themselves. Today, the brand is actually an aspirational brand and to look upon for, because while you choose a business, you just don't choose a business, but you also choose the people who are behind the business. And hence, we are very honored and glad to present to you today the brand which is coming with a legacy of 30 years. But though the brand Chashma 99 as such is a new brand in the franchising space, however, the legacy has 30 years. So they are not new in the business, but they are new from a brand sake, which is open for the franchising. And why they have come up with the new brand is because they wanted to create a new image in the franchising space with a new brand, with a new name, and with a new fresh energy. So friends, before we talk about what is this brand all about and how we can help you to set up an eyewear business in your city with the resources that are required to set up this business, I'd like to tell you that how Franchise India is doing this facilitation between the brand and you to choose the right business. So my friends, while we start with choosing a brand, there are certain modalities, there are certain set of understanding that you need to develop at your level, at your end, at your level, before you get into a choosing of a brand. So there are 4 set of broad questions which I tell to all my investors when I help them to choose a brand or a business or a category. So the first and very foremost important question is, while you're choosing a business, is what is the operational efficiency that you bring in on table while you're choosing that business? Because today a lot of people come to me saying that they want to do a preschool business, or they want to do a food business, they want to do a contract manufacturing business, or they want to get into a retail business. So I ask them that why you want to choose this business, why you want to choose this as a category, what kind of experience you bring on table while you're choosing a business or you're choosing a brand. Because it's not just that you are going to get some magic trick when you're becoming a partner with any company, when you're becoming a franchise holder with any brand. It is also equally important that what local support you give to that business or to that brand, what kind of experience you possess, what kind of education you possess, what kind of experience do you possess, what kind of family background do you possess, so that holistically it is becoming a win-win game for both the partners, brand and you as an investor who is taking the franchise. Because if you're not coming up with something that can add value in the operations, if you're not locally understood and known about that business or a category, it will be difficult for you to manage. और एक learning curve जो होगा ना आपका, वो आपके इस बिजनेस में हो सकता है कि आपको प्रॉफिटेबल हो, लेकिन इनिशियली 3 महीने 6 महीने आपको नहीं पता कि आपको कितना टाइम लगेगा उस बिजनेस को समझने में, और आप वहां पे जो है यू कैन बर्न अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. तो बिजनेस में बैकग्राउंड में जिस ब्रांड के साथ आप जुड़ रहे हो या जिस आप प्रमोटर के साथ जुड़ रहे हो, उसका एक्सपीरियंस, उसकी टीम का एक्सपीरियंस आपको डेफिनेटली काम आने वाला है, लेकिन आपकी लोकल एक्सपर्टीज आपको और ज्यादा काम आती है. सो इसीलिए ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी आपको जानना जरूरी है. और ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी आपने अपनी अगर जान ली, तो नेक्स्ट स्टेज पे आपको यह समझना पड़ेगा कि लोकली वहां पे उस बिजनेस को सपोर्ट करने के लिए कितना टैलेंट आप डेवलप कर सकते हो अपनी टीम में. क्योंकि अगर आपके पास वहां पे टीम नहीं है तो भी आप बिजनेस नहीं कर पाओगे, बिकॉज बिजनेस कैन नॉट बी डन at your own level. You need a right team, you need a right strength of people who come with the similar sort of experience and mindset who can also equally contribute in that business. So it's not just you, it is also the team, right? And then you need to see that do we have that kind of a local expertise of the brand to give you that kind of a local vendor or that product in that stipulated time which is required for you to fulfill the orders repeatedly. चाहे आप फूड में जा रहे हो, चाहे आप रिटेल में जा रहे हो, प्रोडक्ट में जा रहे हो, सर्विस में जा रहे हो, आपने अपना टैलेंट देख लिया, आपने अपना टीम का टैलेंट देख लिया, आपने कंपनी का टैलेंट देख लिया, लेकिन आपने देखना है कि वहां पे लोकली वो वेंडर या वहां पे वो लोकल जो सप्लाईज है वो कितनी जो है इजीली मैनेज हो पा रही है. लॉजिस्टिकली वहां पे टाइम कितना लगेगा एक प्रोडक्ट को एक लोकेशन से बी लोकेशन पे पहुंचने के लिए, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपको समझना. So operationally, you have to understand these three aspects and ask these questions to yourself, whether you have this checklist with you, और अगर ये checklist आपके जो है फॉल हो रहे हैं in line, तो आपका ये वाला जो point है operationally that you have to be strengthened enough to have that business working in your favor, वो आप achieve कर लेते हो. Second question that I have that you have to ask yourself is, right, is basically the market fitment. अब कोई भी आप बिजनेस कर रहे हो तो उसका एक टारगेट ग्रुप है, एक मार्केट है, एक लोकल वहां पे उस बिजनेस की लॉ ऑफ डिमांड एंड सप्लाई है, एक उसका कंपटीशन है. वहां पे वो बिजनेस को करने के लिए कुछ लाइसेंसेस शायद चाहिए हो सकते हैं. फूड बिजनेस है तो फायर लाइसेंस भी चाहिए, फसाइल लाइसेंस भी चाहिए, ट्रेड लाइसेंस भी चाहिए, शॉप लाइसेंस भी चाहिए. तो आप जो बिल्डिंग चूज कर रहे हो या जो प्रॉपर्टी चूज कर रहे हो या जो मार्केट चूज कर रहे हो, वो सारी जो है रिक्वायरमेंट उस मार्केट में उस पर्टिकुलर ट्रेड को लेके सूटेबल है. ये बहुत जरूरी है आपको जानना, क्योंकि ऑपरेशनली आपने अगर बिजनेस को अच्छा बिल्ड कर लिया और अगर मार्केट में उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं है तो वो राइट फिट नहीं है. तो आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा. देन यू हैव टू आल्सो लुक एट द प्राइस ब्रैकेट ऑफ दैट कमोडिटी, वो सर्विस की या वो प्रोडक्ट की जो आप रेंडर कर रहे हो. डज इट सूट दैट रिक्वायरमेंट, डज इट सूट द पेइंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ दोस पीपल. तो यहाँ पे आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कि वहां पे किस तरीके की रियल एस्टेट डेवलपमेंट हो रही है, किस तरीके का कंपटीशन एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, क्या वहां पे लोगों की एवरेज इनकम है पर मंथ बेसिस पे या पर एनम बेसिस पे, और क्या उनके जो है ना इनकम के सोर्सेज हैं. उसके बेसिस पे आप देख सकते हो, राइट, कि आने वाले टाइम में क्या बढ़ेगा, पेइंग प्रोपेंसिटी कितनी बढ़ेगी, और उस हिसाब से अपना प्रोडक्ट चूज करो, क्योंकि उसकी प्रोडक्ट की एमआरपी उसके हिसाब से डिसाइड होगी, उसके मार्जिन उस हिसाब से डिसाइड होंगे. तो ये बहुत जरूरी है कि आपको लोकल मार्केट इंटेलिजेंस जो है वो आपको स्टडी करनी पड़ेगी. इसमें ब्रांड आपको हेल्प करेगा, फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया की टीम आपको हेल्प करेगी, लेकिन आपको खुद से भी इसकी नॉलेज होनी चाहिए बिफोर यू आर चूजिंग एनी बिजनेस और एनी कैटेगरी और अ ब्रांड. थर्ड एस्पेक्ट इज द फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट. लोगों को लगता है फाइनेंस फिटमेंट सबसे पहले होता है. मैं बोलता हूँ फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट सबसे बाद में होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर मार्केट फिटमेंट नहीं है, ऑपरेशनल फिटमेंट नहीं है, तो फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट से भी आप क्या कर लोगे. You may have all the resources under the sun which are required to set up the business, but what if you are failing, right, to basically do the right checklist of these two modalities which I said, these two checkpoints, operations and the market. The financial fitment is basically is relatable to what kind of resources are required, what kind of paying capacity, what kind of product, what kind of service is affordable in that market, who is going to be your target audience, and what competition are you going to face, and the margins that you have in that business. ये सब financial aspect का part होता है. Financial aspect doesn't mean that you are only investing the money or getting an ROI. ROI, पहले तो अपने आप से एक क्वेश्चन पूछो कि ROI क्या होता है, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट. क्या इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो. इट्स नॉट द मनी दैट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग, इट्स द अपॉर्चुनिटी दैट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग. क्योंकि अगर उस अपॉर्चुनिटी में नहीं करोगे तो किसी और अपॉर्चुनिटी में करोगे, तो उसका सेट ऑफ भी तो देखोगे. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू डू द राइट असेसमेंट्स ऑफ योर ROI. एंड Investment here is time, energy, effort, money, opportunity, and obviously the overall एक्सपीरियंस दैट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग. तो ये सबका ट्रेड ऑफ देखना पड़ेगा आपको कि वो कितना आपको रिटर्न दे रहा है. तो इसीलिए फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट इज नॉट लिमिटिंग टू ओनली फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट. आरओआई इज नॉट ओनली लिमिटिंग टू योर कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट, बट आरओआई इज लॉट मोर. अगर उसी पैसे को आप कंजर्वेटिव फंड में डालते हो, एफडी में डालते हो, म्यूचुअल फंड्स में डालते हो, या स्टॉक मार्केट में डालते हो इक्विटी के अगेंस्ट, तो क्या रिटर्न्स मिल रहे हैं, और बिजनेस में डाल रहे हो तो क्या रिटर्न्स मिल रहे हैं. और अगर ये रिटर्न सूटेबल हैं, राइट, आपको लगता है कि आप बिजनेस में 30-40% साल का एवरेज कमा रहे हो अपने कैपिटल के अगेंस्ट, तो आप वो बिजनेस आपके लिए ठीक है. अदरवाइज वो बिजनेस भी ठीक नहीं है आपके लिए. तो ये बहुत जरूरी है कि आप हर अपने एस्पेक्ट को पहले चेक करो बिफोर यू आर चूजिंग द बिजनेस और अ कैटेगरी और अ ब्रांड और अ पर्सन टू वर्क विद. एंड लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, जो पूरा इकोसिस्टम है उसको कवर करता है स्ट्रैटेजी, कि क्या आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी ठीक है उस बिजनेस को करने में, उसको चूज करने में, इस एंटायर प्रोसेस में. क्योंकि स्ट्रेटेजिकली अगर आप रॉन्ग हो तो ये सारे फिटमेंट्स फिर फेल हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि ये तीनों फिटमेंट्स एक जगह पे हैं, ऑपरेशंस, मार्केट एंड फाइनेंस, और स्ट्रैटेजी अलग है, वो बिल्कुल उसके पैरेलल खड़ी है. सो ये तीनों को स्ट्रेटेजिकली आपको अब असेस करना पड़ेगा कि कैसे आप वो जो बिजनेस चूज कर रहे हो, ब्रांड चूज कर रहे हो, कैटेगरी चूज कर रहे हो, वो स्ट्रेटेजिकली कितना आपके साथ अलाइंड है. ब्रांड का विजन और मिशन जो है वो कितना अलाइंड है आपके विजन और मिशन के साथ. आपकी अपनी शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म इनकम अपॉर्चुनिटी, या आपको बिजनेस की ग्रोथ की अपॉर्चुनिटी, या फिर आपका बिजनेस में आगे फर्दर री इन्वेस्टमेंट का अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है वो कितना बिजनेस के लाइंस पे या कैटेगरी के लाइंस पे या प्रमोटर के लाइंस पे आपके साथ अलाइंड है. और अगर वो अलाइंड नहीं है तो ये सारे फिटमेंट्स फेल हो जाते हैं. So, my friends, I will summarize this entire piece in one simple statement, that when you're choosing a business or a brand or a category, do the right assessments, do your right profiling, and if you don't know how to do it, we are there to help you. Franchise India team is there to help you. Do log on to our website, do log on to our helpline number, which Bharat will share in your chat box. So, reach out to us. We will have the right audience, right? We will have a right team, the right brand advisor or the investor advisor mapped to you to understand your profile well, and then give you the right guidance as to which brand can fit in well. So today we have Ayush Agarwal, who is going to present the opportunity from the eyewear side, and why this is a right opportunity, why this is a right business, why this is a right brand to choose, is something that we are going to explore today. But before you are doing this exercise, keep your eyes and ears open, and do give us at least 30 odd minutes from now, so that you can be as much informative as we all are today after this webinar, to learn about this brand and take a very informed decision. And should you have any unclear point, should you have anything that left unanswered today, right, which may not happen after the session, we are not sure, so do reach our team members, share your contact details, share the city of your preference, share the resources if you have available for doing this business, and we are happy to connect you with team Chashma 99, Ayush Agarwal and his family, to give you more in-depth and knowledge about this business, and then help you to close this deal. So with this note, I request my colleague Ashok, who is also joined as a senior consultant from Franchise India team, who has helped Ayush and his team to create this entire model, which is basically in lines of, as I said, a very fruitful opportunity, a very lucrative opportunity that all of us can leverage, we can maximize in this competitive space where Lenskart and the others eyewear and spectacle brands are doing today. तो आप भी उस जर्नी में जुड़ सकते हो और एक कंपेटिटिव प्राइस पे इस ब्रांड के साथ इनकी लेगेसी को आगे कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो और उस लेगेसी से सीख सकते हो. So thank you so much once again. I request now my colleague Ashok and Ayush, the co-founder of the brand Chashma 99, to take up the podium and give you the insight of the brand and the opportunity related to brand. Over to you guys.
Namaste everyone. This is Ayush from Agarwal Group of Companies. I'm the managing director right now. My father is the chairman, and we जैसे हमारा जो legacy है वो हमारे roots राजस्थान से है. Long back, my grandfather came to Bihar, and he did a lot of work here. He started with some biscuits work, then he had some sugar yes, works and some like that. He was a trader for sugars and everything. His younger brother started a business of opticals long back 67, 65 years ago in a small city in Bihar, Muzaffarpur. And then my father stepped into the business and he wanted to have something in the main town, Patna. So he started Agrawal Opticals. So Agrawal Opticals age is the same age of mine. When I was born, that particularly Agrawal Opticals was born and it was established in Patna. So Agrawal Opticals has a legacy of 30 years approx now. And we are the leading opticians in East India with all the brands. And it's basically a multi-brand outlet. And right now we are having multiple brands in Patna. So when I joined business long back, I joined business at a very young age because mera hamesha se tha, I don't want to do any job or something. I always wanted to have something action and something like that. So मैं हमेशा सोचता था कि मैं अपने पापा को join करूंगा. So I joined Agrawal Opticals back in 2013. तब से I'm looking after the optical industry, the purchase and everything, and also the opening up the new ventures, new branches. So slowly, when I came 3 4 years after that, मेरा मन किया कि I should start something like something into expansion pan India. So being Agrawal Opticals, a very मतलब like मतलब पटना में जैसे अग्रवाल ऑप्टिकल्स है. So I wanted to have something trendy of this generation क्योंकि आज के youth को थोड़ा trendy चाहिए होता है. मैं भी इस generation से हूँ और मतलब अग्रवाल ऑप्टिकल्स बेसिकली हाई एंड ब्रांड्स और ये सब को ज़्यादा रिप्रेजेंट करता है. एंड वी आर लाइक हमने मेबैक कार्टियर जैसे ब्रांड्स, मॉन्टब्लैंक जैसे ब्रांड्स हम पटना में डील करते हैं एंड स्टिल ईस्ट इंडिया में रूल करते हैं इस चीज़ को. और हम चाहते थे समथिंग टू टारगेट द मास ऑडियंस और ट्रेंडी डिजाइन और सब कुछ. तो लास्ट चश्मा 99 स्टार्ट करने से पहले 3 साल मैंने इसको समय दिया है. आई वर्कड अ लॉट. आई हैव विजिटेड मिलान इन 2018. मैंने वहाँ के फैशंस को समझा है, वहाँ के लोगों से मिला है, डिजाइनर्स से मिला है और बहुत सारे वर्किंग किए हमने. नाम भी हमने काफी सोचा, ऑप्टिकल बडी, मतलब समथिंग ट्रेंडी कुछ ऐसा करने का था. फिर सडनली आई सैट विद माय फादर एंड सेड कि क्यों ना हम ऐसा कुछ नाम रखें जो कि इस एकदम सिंपल लैंग्वेज हो और पूरे मास को ये कर सके. तो हमने नाम रखा चश्मा, चश्मा 99. एंड द कॉन्सेप्ट बिटवीन 99 वाज दैट वी स्टार्टेड आवर फ्रेम्स एट जस्ट ₹99 और बाकी सारे हमारे जितने भी कंटिन्यूएशन है दैट इज 299, 599, 1999, 1299. इस तरीके से ट्रेंड. तो हमने उसको chashma99.com करके हमारे वेंचर का नाम रखा. एंड यू विल नॉट बिलीव, डे वन से हमने हमें इस नाम ने काफी प्रेफरेंस दिया है. लोग काफी अट्रैक्ट हुए हैं. पीपल आर वेरी हैप्पी विद आवर प्रोडक्ट्स, वी आर सर्विसेज, एवरीथिंग. और मैं अपने बारे में और बताऊं, आई एम राइट नाउ अग्रवाल ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज इज combined with 7 to 8 companies which deals in optical retail, optical distribution pan India. Then we are also into government sectors. We have government contracts for constructions, manpower, supplies. So we are also into events. मैंने पटना में भी काफी इवेंट्स किए हैं, पीएम के स्कीम्स लॉन्च किए हैं. एंड आई हैव आल्सो डन इवेंट्स फॉर इंडियन रेलवेज. मैंने वंदे भारत लॉन्च किए हैं. सो वी हैव अ गुड सेट ऑफ बिजनेसेस. बट ऑप्टिकल्स हमेशा से मेरा व्हाट यू से दिल के करीब रहा है. एंड आई लव अ लॉट. मतलब चश्मा से मेरा अलग प्यार है. एंड आई ऑलवेज वांट दिस टू कि ये पूरे जगह पे ये रहे. मेरा बहुत ज्यादा पर्पस नहीं है कि मुझे मतलब इससे बहुत पैसा कमाना है या कुछ ऐसा नहीं है. आई जस्ट वांट टू एक्सपैंड एंड आई डोंट नीड यू गाइज एज इन्वेस्टर्स. मुझे एज पार्टनर्स चाहिए. पार्टनर्स इन द सेंस जो कि मेरे ब्रांड को चश्मा 99 के जो मेन कोर है उसको समझे और उसको पैन इंडिया मदद करे मेरे साथ इस चीज को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. सो इसके कुछ और पॉइंट्स हैं जो क्यूएन में आपसे आप मेरे से कर सकते हैं जो भी चाहें. एंड अशोक जी विल नाउ टेल यू अबाउट मोर अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल्स एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट चश्मा 99. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, Ayush, for the brief intro about you, your family legacy of this brand, and the way you started, this business, and where you want to take it. Excellent. Ashok, would you like to, take us through with the financials, please?
Yeah, thank you, Bharat, and thank you, Ayush.
Meanwhile, I also have a small video, few seconds, right? 30 or 40 seconds. May I play that first?
Yeah, please you play the video, then I will basically start
Sure,
my
sure,
financial
sure,
project.
sure, sure. Hope it is visible. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Bharat. Okay, so I think some of the, if you look at the some of the statistics, about the Indian market on IVO, it's a phenomenal opportunity. And if you look at the vision correction of the Indian population, so around 70% people of India need vision correction, right? So there basically the demand is huge, and basically the market for any business, any chasma store or any IVR store, you need a basically a population of 10,000 people, and within that market, a store can perform very well. Right. So if you, even if you have like 2,000 households or 10,000 population in that colony on that society, this store can perform very well. So here I think Ayush is already like bringing good opportunity for the franchise investors. So ultimately their focus is their own in-house brand to promote further, but even they also have international brands to service the end customers. So I'll share my screen and we will go through the unit economics, that how much investment it does it require to start a business, small business. Okay, so we need what we are suggesting here for our franchisee partners. They need around 400 to 600 square feet area for the store. Rental that we have considered around 100 rupees per square feet is the rent for your shop. Your initial fit out fixture furniture, that is the investment of 15 lakh rupees. So that's 15 lakh rupees towards your setup of the store. Optical equipments you require in the store is around 5 lakh rupees. That is especially for your testing machines, right? Then IT POS is your computers and plus POS software license cost is 50,000 rupees. In pre-opening inventory is 2.5 lakh rupees, and this 2.5 lakh rupees of pre-opening inventory is just only for your international brands that you that you sell in your store. Then there's a one-time franchisee fee is 5 lakh rupees, and pre-opening marketing estimate is 50,000 rupees, because while you are going to set up your store, so you will start marketing in that region, in that market. So at least 1 month to 45 days of pre-opening marketing you spend, you do in your market to pull basically the customers in your store. Then basically the various registrations and licenses are required for your shop. So that includes your the trade license, GST license, your shop establishment license, and if the occupancy certificate if it's required from your local municipality. So it's hardly like 20,000 rupees is the cost. So the total capex in the business is 28.7 lakh rupees, and additional deposit, that is your security deposit of 10 lakh rupees. So basically the franchisee partner, this is interest free 10 lakh rupees security deposit that you pay to the brand Chashma 99. This is so against this 10 lakh rupees of your security deposit Chashma 99, they are going to provide you the inventory, right? So initially they will start inventory from like 8 lakhs, and they will going to increase this inventory to 15 lakh rupees. So my franchisee partner, against the security deposit of 10 lakhs, they are going to keep at least 15 lakh rupees worth of inventory in their store. Lease deposit for your shop we have considered for 3 months if it is a rental location. If it is your own property, then franchisee partners, they don't need to pay any property deposit, and plus 50,000 rupees that rent we have considered above here. So this becomes their earning against their property. And then 2 months of working capital we have considered here. So that's your HR cost is around 90,000 rupees per month. That's for 2 years, and 50,000 rupees rental if it is a rental location. So 2.8 lakh rupees is the working capital requirement. Now, in terms of assumptions, in terms of our average order value, we have considered like 1,500 rupees. This is for in-house brand, Chashma 99. And for international brands, is the average bill value or order value is 6,000 rupees. Now, if you look at the sales mix, 75% of your sales you will drive from our in-house brand, because that is a mass marketing brand. International brands, we are keeping only 25% of your revenue will come from these international brands. Once you consider the margins that my franchisee will make, so 70% is cost for the in-house brand. That means my franchisee will get 30% commission for my own brand. And for international brands, franchisee will get 20% margin. Yes, Ayush, you want to add something?
Yeah, basically, what I wanted to add is that the margins are like 30%, but the discounts that we will give to our end users, there's a lot of schemes and discounts like buy one, get one, 30%. International brands, we provide 25% discounts. This all will be borne by us. You don't have to worry about anything. And whatever about the stock, the deposit you're giving, that is 100% refundable, and the stock that will be put in will be always be replenished every 3 months, and the stock that we are putting in will always be new to the trends and designs and new launches, and we'll be taking care of that entirely. You don't have the burden of the stock at all our stocks will be ours. हमेशा आपको 1 रुपए भी स्टॉक पे आपका वेस्ट नहीं होना है, उस चीज के लिए आप 100% अश्योर्ड रहिए, बिकॉज वी नो दैट वी आर 100% confident with our products, with our designs and everything, that वो मौका ही नहीं आएगा कि आपका प्रोडक्ट आप मुझे वापस करो या anything, but this all will be ours. And जो capex invest आपका 15 लाख आपको दिख रहा था ऊपर furnitures में, that is including everything, your furnitures, your fixtures, your lighting, your air conditions, your board, everything. And what machineries के जो 5 lakh rupees थे, that will be your eye testing, because I'll tell you nowadays all मतलब many people don't want to go to मतलब वो डॉक्टर के पास बैठे हैं, and we'll be helping out you with certified optometrist. हम hiring में आप पूरी आपकी मदद करेंगे and everything. And optometrist, I'll tell you, is now मतलब ज़्यादा अच्छा टाइम देते हैं, क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स के पास आज के डेट में वैसा नहीं होता, एंड पीपल लव टू हैव, वी डोंट वांट टू गो टू डॉक्टर्स फॉर आई टेस्टिंग नाउ, जब तक कोई मेजर इशू ना हो. सो आई टेस्टिंग इज वेरी मैंडेटरी इन ऑप्टिकल ट्रेड राइट नाउ, जिससे आपको एक एज मिलता है कस्टमर्स को एक, और प्लस वी डोंट चार्ज एनीथिंग फॉर द आई टेस्टिंग आल्सो. So these margins doesn't include any discount you have to give from your end. So all the discounts and everything will be given from my end, from the company's end. You don't have to give any discounts. Thank you, and again over to Ashok ji.
Yeah, I think it's a very good point, because most of the retailers, the worry is about what about the stock if it is not selling, so that is the biggest challenge. And basically, what about the dead inventories? So my franchisee partner, they don't need to worry about the inventories if it is sales or doesn't. Basically, company is going to take care of your inventory and logistic cost plus your discounts and consumer discounts. So the margins basically Chashma 99 is offering. So these are your net margins. So any discount doesn't affect your margins. So 30% margin for in-house brands and 20% margin for international brands. Now let's have a look at the expenses. So expenses towards optometrist is 30,000 rupees per month. Sales executive, we have kept one. That's 2 sales executives we are keeping. So we need basically around at 20,000 rupees. That's 40,000 rupees for the sales executives, and housekeeping staff one. Not one, is the 2 housekeeping staff we are keeping, to arranging the stock, managing the store. So 10,000 rupees each. So 90,000 rupees per month is my cost for the staff. 50,000 rupees for your monthly rent, 10,000 rupees for your water, electricity, store repair and maintenance, around 15,000 rupees we kept for the year. Branding and marketing cost, we have considered 5,000 rupees per month. Your telephone and internet expense is around 1,500 rupees a month. POS renewal license cost is every year. That is going to be your 18,000 rupees. Other miscellaneous expense we have kept at 5,000 rupees a month. And then basically the payments against your credit cards, so that is payment settlement charges we have considered at 1.5%, considering like 30% of your billing happen on your cards. And then basically year on year expense increase of 5% we have considered. Now let's have a look at the sales projections that we have considered. So we are starting like from the Q1, we are keeping the stock of like 8 lakh rupees. And then in third quarter, we increased to 10 lakh rupees. And then second year, first quarter is 12 lakh rupees. And reaching to the third quarter of the second year, my stock is values are around 15 lakh rupees. So against the stock, if you look at my in-house brand, we are considering a stock turnover of 2.5, increasing up to 2.75. And we are keeping a cap at 2.75. So we are not taking any aggressive projections for the year 2. Right? But the maximum sales benchmark basically company is going to achieve, or my franchisee partner store will achieve basically in the fourth quarter or fifth quarter, right? For the international brands, we have considered a stock rotation only of started at 1.5 and capped at 2 stock rotation at maximum. So my franchisee is making a revenue. If you look at my monthly revenues, we are starting at 7.5 lakh rupees and reaching 10 lakh rupees in the year 1 itself in the last quarter. Second year revenue is around 12-13 lakh rupees a month and goes up to close to 16 lakh rupees per month at the second year end. Now let's have a look at the P&L statement for the franchisee partner. So your first year revenues around 1 CR and it goes up to close to 2 crores in fifth year. If you look at your daily revenues, we are talking about around 29,000 rupees per day and goes up to 54,000 rupees per day sales. My costing, so costing on your in-house brands, we have considered 70%, 80% we have considered on international brands, and delivery charges also we have considered at a 0.8%, because in some cases you will provide your product delivery services as well. 8% of the staff salary we have kept towards the staff welfare, and staff salaries are 10 lakh rupees and going up to 15 lakh rupees in the fifth year. So my total expense for the year is 90 lakh rupees in the first year and goes up to 1.6 crore in fifth year. Now, if you look at my indirect expenses around 9 lakh rupees. That includes your rent, electricity, repair, maintenance, your internet, telephone, and other miscellaneous expenses. So that goes up to 9 lakh rupees first year, goes up to 11 lakh rupees. So after your all expenses, direct and indirect expenses, my franchisee makes a profit of first year in around close to 8 lakh rupees. And then it goes up to 25 lakh rupees. So my franchisee monthly take home first year is around close to 67,000 rupees per month. Second year onward, it goes up to 1.9 lakh rupees a month. And third year, fourth year, it is basically over 2 lakh rupees a month. If you look at so this is your total capex. This includes your machine, equipment, your fixture, furniture, store setup cost plus franchisee fee. That is 26.2 lakh rupees. And against this capex, my franchisee store will break even in 21 months. So 1.5 year is the break even for the franchisee partner, We have not kept basically your 10 lakh rupees security deposit in this calculation, because that is the fully refundable amount to you. And plus, against that, your security deposit, you are holding an inventory of 15 lakh rupees in your store. Okay. So with this, I will end the presentation, and I will invite Gaurav to take questions from the Q&A box.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Ashok, for setting up the context. And I think our audience today would have got the complete insight of what is this brand all about and why should they choose. Because as I set the perspective in the beginning, that you should look at four major aspects, and we have covered almost all. So Ayush deliberately talked about what is the overall background of Ayush Agarwal himself and his family, and the legacy that they bring with this brand and with this business in particularly. Because eyewear as a category is there in the market, but now brand per se today people have started following because they get everything under one roof. Earlier it used to happen that people used to go to only the malls, right, where shopper stops and the lifestyles of the world would have used to have these kind of spectacles which are branded in nature. But now even brands like Chashma 99 also has a detailed inventory of all the premium brands like a Maybach of the world or a Carrera or a Tommy Hilfiger, and they also have an affordable segment. That is why the name is kept as Chashma 99, because you can get the inventory right from 99 onwards to probably 9,000 or maybe 9 lakh, right? So it's a detailed inventory that you can buy, and you can service the customer of every sort in your local vicinity, provided you look at the target audience which you want to target, right? Because that is again very, very important from the market fitment side, right? So, friends, I will repeat the question on behalf of you so that Ayush and Ashok can answer. The first question is, in case the stock doesn't sell post 3 months, will the mother company take it back, or will they refund or replace? So I think that it has already been answered, but still, Ayush, would you like to answer this one more time?
Yes. So you don't have to worry about the stocks, because I'm not at all giving you, and I'm not charging a single penny to you on the stocks. The stock will be totally from our side. All the replenishment, replacements, damages, everything will be taken care by us. In-store damages, customer complaints, everything will be taken care of by us. You don't have to invest a single penny on the stock. The stock will be totally from our side. We are just taking a security deposit, and that is also refundable. That will be not kept by us, so you don't have to invest a single penny on the stocks. The stock will be from our side, where whether it is sold, unsold, or damages, replacements, customer damage, everything will be taken care by us.
Which is, I think, a very, very great policy for every investor to give a comfort to them. So, my friends, inventory, you have got a zero investment. It's only the deposit that the company is charging, and that is again refundable after the term of your franchise agreement is over. Or if you wish to continue, then obviously it will be used only for the replenishment of the stock, but this is not going to be the income for the company. It is only going to be a working capital for the company, which company obviously is going to use to give you the stock on a timely basis, and they're taking care of all the damages and the unsold inventory. The second question is that what method are we using to calculate the projections, and how we have reached this figure which we have proposed. So Ashokji, I think this is for you to answer.
Now, I'll also answer this, because as we are running some stores, and we have tried all the methods and everything, and we have projected the stats that we have presented the franchise and to you all, that this is our stats that we have calculated, and we have felt that we have sold this much of products, and this is all the stats that is original, and we are very keen to share everything on a black and white paper, that you can check our posh and everything for the sales if you want any confirmations. And rest, Ashokji will also tell you about how he got the stats.
Yeah. So, Gaurav, I think once we look at any retail store, so retail store works on the three parameters. First parameter is how much stock you are keeping in the store. So there is a stock turnover ratio that drives your sales. So, right. Second parameter is your per square feet efficiency. So what is your sales like per square feet? And third parameter is your sales staff. So how many people you are keeping in the store? So now if you look at like store staff, we are keeping 5 people in the store, and we are considering a sales of like 7 lakh rupees per month first year, right? So effectively, if you look at my per person sales, is less than 2 lakhs, and that sales basically starting at 7 lakh rupees a month and goes up to 15-16 lakh rupees in the year 2. So basically we are saying the maximum sales or peak sales we will uh, you know we will achieve in the second year.
So the next question is that while other brands are like Titan, Eyewear are giving about 40 odd percent margin to their franchise. So are we also in lines of what the competition is offering, or we have a different offering? So
So basically, I'll tell you that Chashma 99 will also sell brands like Titan and Fast Track in our store, and we'll be sharing our margins for you with. But the discount that we'll give on Titan or any other brands will be borne by us. So you don't have to worry about the margins and the replacements. And the franchisee which you are saying that Titan I Plus offers these days is 40%. So I'll correct you. No, that's not 40%. They offer a margin of Titan I brands, because I know Titan very much. We are working with Titans for a very quite long time. So they are not offering 40% of margin. They offer around 20-22% on international brands like Ray-Ban, Stepper, and other Armani, Emporio Armani brands. And on Titan they offer you around 30-32% of margin. So we are of what margins we are giving is totally yours. You don't have to give anything from your pocket to the customers. So anyways, we are giving more margins, and Titan doesn't give anything from their pockets. So we will also be keeping Titan brands, Fast Track brands in our stores to uh, for the customers, so that they can they cannot, they don't have options to go out from our stores, like that we our stores doesn't have Titan. So because people have a different trust for Tata, I'll not say that. Obviously they trust a lot, so we'll have Titan in our stores, and you will get a good margin in Titan also, apart from the discounts.
So, though you have answered the questions already in the written form, but still it was just a repetition for people to understand and bring a conviction from your side. One very important question, Ayush, which is very common that I can see in the Q&A box, that why people should join you? What is the new thing that you are bringing vis-a-vis the trusted brands like a Lenskart or a Specs today, which are way old in the market and they have created a niche for themselves. So I think all of us can put it together that all these lens cards and specs are the new age brands, whereas this Agarwal family brings a 40 years legacy.
No, I also want to add the things. See, I'll tell you that lens cards or specs, whatever brands you are saying, they are new to the industries, and they have. But I should not say that they have nothing to do with the. They don't have any love for the specs, and like they are just businessmen, and you'll get to know very soon that Lenskart is being acquired by some good bigger companies. So their motive is different, and our motive is different. Our motive is not to have make our brand big and sell to another company or like that. And less everyone is interested about the financials and everything. So I'll tell you that Lenskart now has stopped franchising, and whatever franchises they have been running, they are taking back their franchises and they're opening their own stores. And we will not be doing anything like so in future. If you want, this can be mentioned in the agreements, that once a partner will always be a partner. And about the designs that we are curating, is that our designers are from Milan, and we have hired designers from Italy, especially for designing our products. And also there are two designers from India who was based out of Mumbai, so they design our products. And yes, we or any brand all over the world is manufactured in China. And because the infra that is available in China is not anywhere in the world, because we have to also control our costing. So it's, yes, manufactured in China, and it's designed by designed in designers of Italy and India both. And like the factories which we have collaborated with, we visit that factories, we choose our material on our own. That like I Mashukali, the sheet that we use is Mashukali, the best sheet. You can study about that on internet for making our frames, so that we deliver good colors and good material to our customers. So why are we confident that we'll take care of the replacements and everything? Because we know that we are facing this, that we are not having any issues with our qualities and everything and designs. And also, like the products, like each and every screw, the wire inside the frames, that is all selected and given by us to the factories. So we are very much confident about the products. And now about the designs. So we have every trending design that you cannot even think of. Like for an example, I can show you one of the designs from my end. Like these, we manufacture such kind of trendy designs and frames to our customers. This is all manufactured and designed by us. And this is all manufactured in China, yes. By and the quality, you can see that this product is so flexible, and the color, you can see the brightness of the colors. Also, we have the traditional designs also. There's a white color, the same model. We also have the traditional designs like our fathers and our mothers used to wear. So we have uh, products for each and every age group. Especially, you will see that in any optical shop, you have not focused about the kids. This is the sad part, that nowadays the newborn children or to 4 5 years kids are also having they are matlab they have to wear specs. सो उनके लिए ऐसा कोई डिजाइन और ऐसा कुछ नहीं मिलता, उनको बस बचपन से ही एक वो चश्मा वाला टैग मिल जाता है. सो वी हैव स्पेशल एरियाज डेडिकेटेड टू किड्स. तो हमारा फोकस हर एक सेगमेंट पे है. 1 साल का बच्चा हो, 5 साल का बच्चा हो, उनको भी हम वो चश्मा वाला फील आने नहीं देते हैं. मतलब इसको हम एज अ मोर ऑफ अ फैशन बना रहे हैं, नेसेसिटी से. नेसेसिटी तो है ही. तो किड्स के लिए भी हमारा एक डेडिकेटेड स्पेस है, और उनके लिए भी हमने काफ़ी वर्किंग की है. किड्स पे हमने काफ़ी अपना मतलब आइडियाज़ और टाइम और सब कुछ इन्वेस्ट किया है प्रोडक्ट्स पे. तो हर किसी के लिए हमने हर तरीके का प्रोडक्ट लाया है. प्लस सबसे बड़ा बात है कि नाउ डेज हम जो यूथ हैं वो मतलब हम यूज टू नहीं है कि एक हमारे जैसे पापा और हमारे दादाजी के ज़माने में होता था एक चश्मा पहना और हम नेसेसिटी की तरह. आज के डेट में हम इसको हमेशा चेंज करना चाहते हैं. तो हमने कॉस्ट भी उस हिसाब से लेके रखा है कि जो डिज़ाइन्स बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स 50,000 60,000 1 1 लाख रुपए में जो डिज़ाइन्स लाते हैं, हमने उसको उस डिज़ाइन्स को 1,500 2,000 3,000 में लाया है, विद द गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स. और यू ऑल्सो नो कि जैसे ही ब्रांड्स बड़े होते हैं तो उनके चार्जेस उसी हिसाब से होते हैं. सो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट वी हैव इम्प्लीमेंटेड. क्योंकि मेरा अपना एक प्यार है इस चश्मा लाइन से. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम देयर with all things. So this all points make difference between me and my fellow competitors like Lenskart and like similar brands. Thank you.
Right. Ayush, I mean, we really have a lots of question, right, from the the viewers. I think the best would be, in case I would request all the viewers, in case if you can contact us on our hotline number. I'm just sharing it in the chat box. That will be the best idea, right? So that we can discuss all this in detail. And in case if you would like to go with this brand, then you can take an informed decision. So I'm just
Uh,
putting it in the
I'll
chat.
interrupt you in between. Two questions
Yeah,
that are very important.
please.
Mr. Milab Ghaya has asked that. One is
Mhm.
that e-commerce. Yes, we sure have a e-commerce plan. We have already prepared with our e-commerce plan, but we will not be delivering any products directly. The nearest pin code will be delivering. The nearest store will be delivering the e-commerce products to our consumers. We'll not have that margin. You guys will have the margin of the e-commerce site also. Whatever orders we get from the nearest pin code, the nearest store, they will be delivering, and the same margin they will be getting. And the all the products will be from their side. We will not be delivering anything directly to our consumers, so that we cannot bypass you. And yes, the glasses that are done because of the one more thing, lens card take a lot of time. People don't have time, so this also makes us different. We'll be collaborating you because we are collaborating. Lenscart cannot collaborate like brands like SLR, Crizal, Visionar, Zeiss, but we have a pan India collaboration with them. So wherever our store opens, you will get all the services locally, so your customers don't have to wait for 1 week to get your specs. We'll give you best possible services. one our services also will arrange for you locally, that you can deliver your customers specs in just 1 hour. And also we'll have brands collaboration with brands like Rizal's Eyes that are very famous, so you don't have to worry about that. If we deliver products from HO, then again your customers have to wait for 3-4 days, so that annoy customers. People want ki aaj humne order diya and we want the service as soon as possible. So this was very important, so I answered this question. Rest we'll be answering.
No, no, of course.
Very good.
One of the question from Kavya, she's asking, is there any opportunity in Gaya, Bihar?
Yeah, yes, we have an open opportunity in Gaya, Bihar. Actually, we were looking forward for Gaya, Bihar also, because now Bihar is growing as with a lot of international customers and international. And Gaya, a lot of people come from outside. And I'll just tell you that in India, the specs are much, much more lesser price than other countries like any European countries or other countries. In fact, Ray-Ban is is a brand of Italy, and Ray-Ban is almost 2 times the cost in Italy itself, and it's cheaper in India. So in customers from outside come to India and they make specs in India. So yes, we have an opening in Gaya, so you can contact us for Gaya also. No issues.
And also Milap is asking in case if you have any plan for Gujarat.
Yeah, we also have plans for Gujarat because our focus are also good cities like Ahmedabad, Surat. Surat, I'll tell you, is a very good place for for any business, because Surat rewards you back very soon.
True. All right. So before we end this session, any closer statement from your side, Ayush, for the investors?
Yeah, I just have one closing statement, and that I'll repeat. I have already said earlier that we are bootstrapped completely in all our businesses. We don't want investors; we want partners who can join me in this journey and have a love for specs, for opticals, and ready to have new designs. And also, my partners can anytime contact me directly and give suggestions. You should curate this type of designs. We have a demand for this design, so we'll take that into consideration, and we'll always have your word first. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, guys. So that's it for the day. I would like to thank all the viewers who joined this webinar and stayed with us for past 1 hour now. Thank you so much, all the panelists, Gaurav, Ashok ji, and Ayush for being available for this webinar and sharing the details about the business and the business opportunity. So, in case if anyone would like to get in touch with us or may Ayush, then you can call our hotline number 9717683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So that's it for the day. Tomorrow we will again come up with a new brand and we'll explore the another business opportunity at 12 o'clock, as every day we do. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care, and have a nice day ahead. Thanks so much, Ayush.